Okay, today is January 23rd, here with my mentor, Mrs. Kelly Jones, and we're about to meet on Standard 6 assessments.
Okay. All right, so first one, did the candidate make appropriate accommodations to assessments for students with disabilities in English language learning? Now, the assessment I saw was more of a formative assessment. It was like in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't really, I guess, modified or there weren't many accommodations because it was like, all right, you guys got the certain amount of time to do this in a moment. You kind of checking to see whether they could do the addition or subtraction for that. So it wasn't really much of the accommodations. I saw that Cortez was, in the front, kind of on the floor, doing his thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. So definitely had the basic one, but I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about. What do you think?
Well, since it's like the type of accommodations that I do, I just do them on the spot. So if they're like a lower group and I have them round, I would probably have them round to the nearest hundreds or thousands, something easier. I would on the spot gauge the type of question that they need. So if we're rounding, I would have them round the bigger numbers first because they're easier, but they don't know. I would come up with that off the top of their head or what I do, or have them do it to a certain place depending on what group they're in. So I kind of do it on the spot, accommodations to the different type of numbers or the operation that they use. So if they're in a higher group and they have more understanding of the concept, then I give them a more challenging problem. And if they're not, I try to give them an easier problem just to make sure that they got the actual concept. So that's how I kind of do the formative assessments on the spot. I couldn't really know how to put all the kind of assessments in the 20-minute video, so I just did as much as I could.
Did the candidate use multiple assessments? Again, I saw that you used the formative assessments. You were doing quick, it wasn't necessarily exit ticket, but it was a quick in the moment. Let's do these. You got 2 minutes to do this. Let's see whether you can do it or not. Mm-hmm. So there was that. So I'm proficient with that. A summative assessment, if you added that, would be looking at the benchmark or one of those. You couldn't do that.
Right.
So like you said, did the candidate provide substantive and timely feedback to the students on the right? Yeah, it was more instant. It was okay, you do this. All right, after the 2 minutes, we'll give you your feedback. So yeah. Did the candidate align assessments with the learning objective? Yeah. So you designed the assessment to align with the learning objective, which was to add or subtract within there with the rounding as well. So yeah. And then, did the candidate use both formative and summative assessments? So because it wasn't, there was no summative assessments because it wasn't there. The formative assessments were there. But looking at how could it be seen? Maybe it is a module.
Or could I show data? Could I put that in my video?
I guess you could, and you could even have the kids look at it. So it's hey, we this is the data that we had. This is from when we took it. All right, now then we're gonna use this data to move forward.
See what we're doing next. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Cool. So I get that.
That was really quick. That was it.
Okay, good. All right. So basically, in the future, I did say that with my summative assessments, that either I give it to them written or on the computer, depending on how well they do, that tells me what the next step is to do. So I know if I have to reteach it or just reteach a certain part, different things like that. I'm trying to come up with some quicker formative assessments for word problems because that's what my students struggle with the more. So that's what I'm going to be doing in the future.
Well, the summative assessments are usually lengthier because it measures everything they've learned over. The course of time. So you wouldn't.
I said the wrong one. Formative.
Yes. Yeah.
Cause I'm thinking like maybe like a game. Like I was thinking like I know y'all have a game and I was like thinking of one like maybe if we can play like Jeopardy questions or different things like that. Like what does this mean when you see that in the word?
Right.
So I'm trying to craft those little things in my head. So I just wanted to let y'all
those
know
would be
the
definitely
path.
Those would definitely be a good formative assessment.
Yeah, because it's on the spot and then it's competition and different things like that. So I am working on doing that.
Okay.
So look out for that, guys. All right, cool.